Hey guys, Snacks here. Today we're going to be analyzing Tiny Block's newest ramman episode. And if I'm not going to say the ramman episode, it's very hard to remember this name. So, this episode was very epic, and I've probably never done a video like this before, because I'm just watching Skibidi, if you don't know what Skibidi is. But everyone should know what Skibidi is. If you don't know what Skibidi is, then that's weird. Anyways, I'm gonna be analyzing my first video today, and let's get neither ado, and let's get into this video right now. Okay, guys. So Tiny Block posted these leaks in his area, and I was going to analyze a video of those leaks, but he upload this video super quickly, so I couldn't do that because it would be coming out too soon. I mean, it would come out too early, and you probably wouldn't be able to see this video. Then it would just be dumb video because I've already done analyzing. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna be analyzing the video, and yeah, let's get into this video. Okay, guys. So at the start of this video, you see this weird head that's moving around that is decapitated. I'm not really sure how this head is even moving since it's a robot part mechanism. Well, even though robots can live without some parts, I think there's just too many parts missing, and this is very creepy. Okay, but let's move on to the next part. Okay, so you can see how there was the last head moving around. There's also this other head from a good guy, pumpkin character. I'm not sure how this head got here, but let's move on. You can see how there's parts moving everywhere and throwing and exploding. Well, they're not actually exploding, but I just did an exaggeration. Anyways, you'll see why all these pieces are blowing everywhere later in this episode. Now you can see these two guys that look like they're hurt from the war that happened. And yeah, you could see this guy gets decapitated by this random sword that I have no idea who belongs to, but pretty sure it's a ramman. You can also see a live guy that's struggling on the floor to get up because he has no legs. Now we can see 4 rammans that look like they're ready to fight because of what's happened. It's kind of exhausting how these guys have to keep fighting everyone. You can see one is moving forward, and something explodes all of them. If you look very closely, it's actually this guy that was struggling to get up. You can see how he crashes into each individual ramman. You can see how there's only one ramman that is alive, and you can see this one being very creepy and odd. Look at this head. It is literally floating, and this is really terrifying. This is very weird and strange. And are these new pumpkin guys getting a new upgrade or something? Their heads are detaching. Look at this. This guy's head is floating and then destroys this ramman. This is very creepy and very odd, and we don't know how this is happening and how they got the technology to do this. They're humans. Are they robots or something? There's nothing that could physically be possible like this. Just like TV Woman and Skibidi Toilet. She's a robot. These guys are not. This is very weird and almost impossible to happen. This guy must be a robot. This guy is creepy, and I don't know why their heads are floating when they're alive. This must be some type of upgrade. You can see how the head detaches right back on where it was earlier. And I'm still very confused. You can see the ramman is still alive and kills itself for no reason. This is very odd, and I just don't get about this. Ramman's kind of sacrificed himself a lot. You can see some robot parts, and this is nothing to worry about. But what you really should worry about is what's going to happen next. You can see it zooms out and looks at this ramman. Then the ramman does something weird. You can see the ramman is dead on the ground, and it is staying there. There's something very odd about this. And then this really weird vortex comes out of nowhere, unexpected. This is also very odd, and I don't know, and I haven't seen any weird weather in this video. You know how the robot parts were moving at the beginning. Maybe this is the small vortex. How could this vortex appear out of nowhere? This is really weird, and you can see it destroys absolutely everything. Why is this vortex in this area? This is very creepy and weird, and I don't... Well, actually, I kind of do, because vortexes do appear in these random areas, and it is really odd how this vortex appeared, and we have no idea how it could have. Maybe we could learn how it appeared in a different episode, or maybe some guys spawned this vortex. We have no idea right now, but we need to keep analyzing this part. You can see how they're looking at all these killed guys. You can see how they're a little bit disappointed and also not at all. Then they start talking to each other. I'm not really sure what they're talking to each other, but they could be making a very secret plan. Maybe they have some type of idea, and maybe we'll see it later in this video. But you can see this random box comes out of nowhere. I have no idea why this box is here, and it's really mysterious. Where could this box come from, and why did it randomly smash into these guys? It is a very random box and in this series, it is very odd to be in that area, or even in this video. It is very strange, and I'm very confused. Maybe the rammans put it, but we didn't see them, but why would the rammans even do that? There's lots of questions with this little box that's on the floor, so... You can see how everyone's chilling, and then a guy jumps for no reason. Then the box appears again. This is so weird, and we have no idea how this happened. I'll have to make a whole entire analysis video all about this box. Then we see a dead guy, and he starts moving, which is terrifying. I don't know how he's moving like this, and this is very strange. And this is very creepy, and I need to make something about these creepy moving guys. So guys, that's when the video ends. Please subscribe, like this video, and I'll see you in another video.